Let's see how it tastes.
It is just gripping the inside of my mouth.
It's a full-bodied wine.
Yep.
Lots of flavor. Comes on with a lot of fruit on the attack. Kind of nice in the middle, and it's a little thin on the back, but it's got something going on. It's.
Would you say there's a lot of tannins in there? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what's? It's making my teeth almost feel like it's kind of drying them out.
Yeah, you're gonna get that because Cabernet Sauvignon is known for that. I'm also getting a certain amount of heat from the alcohol in this one. It clocks in at 13.8, not gigantic, not small, but also we just open it and we give it a bunch of swirl. I think this will come around. Beautiful color on this wine, deep magenta, again, which would prelude you to think that it's Cabernet or Merlot.
And I can barely see my hands through it, but I can see my...
Yeah, not inky dark like a Malbec, but still this is a big solid wine. And I've had a history that this wine is delivered in its previous vintages, so I'm not surprised that we like this, because we didn't repel and go, oh no. I'm like, you know what? I'm more intrigued by, let's see what else is going on. I'm giving a lot of swirl, because there's a little of that heat of the alcohol.
I'm really digging the nose on this one. I would even say that I probably like the way it smells better than the way it tastes. That's not to say that it doesn't taste good at all. In fact, I do really like the way it tastes. I think it's on the nose it's affecting me a lot more than...
It's kind of getting floral with me, like I don't know if that's violets or roses or something in between.
Yeah.
I'm not that big on my what's a geranium smell like, but it smells like flowers.
If I could imagine what a geranium smells like, that's what it smells like.
I'm going with the geranium. And again, we just popped this baby, and I'm sure with a little swirling. And now we could pair this with food too. I would put it more towards the big side of a wine than medium side. So this would overpower probably some lighter dishes, some easy chicken or fish. But anything that you want to put in with a peppercorn sauce, mushroom sauce, any kind of flank steak, heck, you could do this with a spiced up hamburger, I think.
Yeah. How about maybe some blue cheese? How do you think that would stand up with blue cheese?
I think that'd be a nice tete-a-tete to see who's going to show down in the cage match there.
I think this would really kind of help cut through that astringency that you get in a blue cheese. Because it does have a little bit of sweetness. It's not like a port or something like that where you're getting a lot of sugary sweetness, but
I think that's the Merlot that makes this one a little more mellow, and then the Syrah that surprises you with a little bit of spice.
That's very nice, and I would be curious. Obviously we're this bottle's going to sit here for, I don't know, we're only a quarter of the way done with it, and I would imagine probably by the time we're done it will completely change flavor on us.
I've had the previous vintage, the 06 and the 05, and the second day it's been even better, which is something to say about a $12 bottle. You're like, wow, now it's got a chance to come into its own.
Yeah.
So if you get this bottle, don't be afraid to open it up and pour a couple glasses before dinner, make your dinner, and then go in and swirl this around and get after it. If you have a decanter, fine. Sometimes it's a little too fancy. Throw it in a flower vase, wake it up. A nice wine out of Colombia. It's the Hedges C.M.S. 2007. Lately we've been saying, what music would you pair with this wine?
What music would I pair with this wine? Well, on the way over here, I was listening to Giant Steps by John Coltrane.
Coltrane, nice.
And I just think it's, to me, when I hear some John Coltrane, I imagine myself driving down Michigan Avenue in Chicago at night and seeing the reflection of the lights of all the buildings, shining off the windows of people's cars. And I know Chicago isn't the biggest jazz city, but I'll tell you, it sure is jazzy to me. I try to listen to jazz as much as I can. And that's what I was listening to tonight, so I think that's probably what I would
I like that because it's a bold stand on your own wine with little horsepower, little backbone. I mean, it's not going to back down to anybody. Right. So, like that pairing. Yeah. So, another winner here at Happy Wine Guy TV. I'd like to give a big thanks to Mark Starr from The Hoppy. Where can they go see your videos?
So, if you go to www.thehoppery.com, You know, I've got all of my videos up there that I've posted on YouTube, and I try to do a lot of the homework for you. So underneath you'll see, you know, maybe a good long paragraph about the beer, the brewery, what other beers may taste like that, tell you what states you can get those in. If you go to YouTube, if you just type in the Hopry in the search engine, you'll see them come up as well. And then if you follow me on Twitter, it's twitter.com/the Hopry.
So HOPRY, and it's all about microbrew and craft beers.
Yeah.
And he tastes them and he tells you what you need to know. So it's a great pleasure to have you here, and you can come back anytime. So
Well, I appreciate it.
glad to have your marks down.
Yeah, thank you.
Wish you were here.
Cheers.